Hello. Hello, my Sagittarius friends. Yes, well, we've had some fire on the table with Leo, Aries, and now you're my final Sagittarius fire sign. You're my final fire sign, Sagittarius. And I'm looking forward to your reading. Definitely. Um, it's been very positive these last few readings, and I'm only bringing up in case you have Leo in your charts, but honestly, for all of us, we can definitely empower ourselves with a little lion strength, Leo lion strength, okay? We have back-to-back new moons in Leo, and I like my new moon in Leo on July 23rd, and now we're going to have a solar eclipse new moon in Leo on August 21st, and also we have a lunar eclipse on August 7th. So it's like we have these two eclipses. And I'm trying to share with all of us, whatever sign you are, sun, star sign, or moon sign, or rising ascendant sign, this month of August is going to be very powerful. So for those of you who are new to spirituality or you really are embarking on your new spiritual journey and guidance, this is the month to put it out to the universe that this is what you're longing for. Okay. This is exactly what you want from your life. Okay. And Sagittarius, what's super cool about you is that you're ruled by a giant Jupiter, and actually that just came through for the Aries people. Okay. So that giant Jupiter came through fire sign Aries is wonderful. Okay, because they received, in case you have Aries in your charts, or a beloved or child or a loved one is in Aries, the Wheel of Fortune came through for the Aries people. And the Wheel of Fortune is the trump card for giant Jupiter, okay, which is all about luck, growth, expansion. And I was just sharing with them how um, that Jupiter's in the sign of Libra, the balance scale, because actually it's kind of wonderful. I was going to say ironic, but no, it's how spirit works that the balance card has come out a lot, okay? And we need to balance. Uh, when you start tapping your intuition, your spirituality from your crown chakra and your intuition from your brow chakra, it's about having a balance in life, okay? You can't be, having a lot of technology on when you do this. You have to think like the Buddha, okay, and Kuan Yin. You have to kind of contemplate like, the Buddha lived in a cave for many, many years, okay, in the respect of. So, no, we're not going to go into caves to find spirituality, but yet we can bring it all home. And I've already spoke about how I adore all these new readers on the YouTube. Um, 6 years will be in November for me, and there were probably like 50 of us, and now there's hundreds, and I love it. I love it, and I love this young new man. Is it Tyler Henry? Tyler Henry. He's fascinating to me. I like him a lot, and it's awakening many people. And you know what? I even chose not to use that word anymore. Awakening. Okay, really, we're on our spiritual guidance journey now, okay? And when I drop the next Angels Bring Loving Miracles video, after I do my Clairvoyant Alchemy readings for August 2017, they've shared with me, I can uh, share with all of you how I know Jesus is here as a spiritual warrior, okay? So, because I've been waiting for them. Because I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to talk about the messages. But it's fabulous that many people, and from all ages, that's what I love too. From young 20-year-olds to, well, not too many 60-year-olds write to me. It's like, they weren't raised like that. And they, more of like military kind of vibe. But nonetheless, um, a lot's going to happen uh, within this next year or so. And look at this. I'm just looking at this. Look at this little feather here again. Where are these feathers coming from? I just want to know. Okay, look at that. I didn't put them there. I'll tell you that. I mean, my feathers are big. Okay, I got big feathers there. Where do these little ones come from? And I just did a reading and I didn't notice them. And, I remember one reading I was doing and they were just literally coming down from the ceiling. Okay, let's put them on my skull. All right? Look at this. Little feathers. I just delivered the Aries reading. These were not on the table then. Okay, they want to hold on to me. Okay, that's fine. Let's just let it go. All right, Sagittarius, my fire friends. Okay, well, we're just going to hold on to these until they come off, okay? But I love the fire signs. I totally do. I don't have fire in my charts, actually. So I'm always amazed by you. But I was married for a long time to an Aries Taurus. April 20th was his birthday. I always said, when you're an asshole, remind that April 20th birthday was also Adolf Hitler. I would tease him a lot with that. Okay, so I have some feathers now holding on to my fingertips, and I find it beautiful because these were not sitting there, not even half an hour ago. Okay, and the angels have always been amongst us. The angels are our warriors as well. And please believe they do bring loving miracles no matter what day you're having. Please believe in that, okay? And if you're not familiar with the angels, then read a little bit more about them. And really, it's not so much reading about them because they will show themselves to you. Um, things will happen and you just know that they're here, okay? Like, how did I get these little feathers? Okay, so the one just went away. All right, I don't even know where it went to, okay? See, where did it go? It's all right. Okay, so I've chosen now to do my Clairvoyant Alchemy readings with 9 cards because I prefer 9 cards anyway. But let's see what happens for you. And definitely favorite flavor this month of August. It's the most powerful of 2017. Get outside, look up to our sun star, embrace La Luna. Okay, first card in my hand. Because things are, I believe this month of August is going to motivate many of us in a spiritual guidance journey way. Okay. I totally feel that. And that these 2 eclipses, and then in Leo, the sign of strength, all right, is fabulous. And Leo ruled by our sun star. Okay, so it's like run with the sun. How about that? Let's say it that way. Run with the sun and believe and ask for that guidance. Okay. But mainly, the reason why I love the Leo and so much power for this August as a metaphysical personality on the YouTube is because nothing rules the sun but the sun. Okay. The trump card of the sun is the sun. Like planet Jupiter, the largest planet that accesses our sun star is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Saturn, the trump card, is the world card, which is fabulous as well. But I'm just trying to say, even with every single planet, there's a trump card that is different. Like Luna is ruled by the high priestess, is the trump card. Okay. Venus is the empress card, but the sun is only ruled by the sun. Okay. That's how powerful. and that we have these eclipses is very, very powerful in August, okay? No doubt about it. Solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, and that the lunar eclipse in Aquarius is very interesting as well, okay? So just, look up every day. Don't walk outside looking down, all right? Don't do that. You look up. You look up and know that they are with us. And these angels are totally strong now, and I'm grateful, because they asked me for months now to drop these videos, and I am grateful for that because they are speaking to me as well now more efficiently, and it's wonderful. And I have my little doves outside, and August is going to be wonderful. Okay, my fire sign Sagittarius, and your provocative totem animal is the centaur, half human, half horse. And I would look that up as well. Oh, did you see this? This card just flipped right here. So you get a bonus card now. Okay, that card literally just weep. Okay, so, really it's about the alchemy of your seven senses. Okay, your seven chakras, your seven senses. Value yourselves, honor your soul, because the soul is a beautiful thing. Okay, and we have past lives and we will continue to have future lives. This body exists to serve the spirit. Okay, so your soul continues and continues. So just know that more beauty will come into your life the higher that you manifest yourselves, that you focus on an outcome of, spiritual guidance, spiritual journey. All right. We didn't come here. And actually, as I'm told, not all souls are allowed to continue to come back to this planet Earth. Okay. And there's many, many galaxies, many, many planets, many, many moons. But we are very special here. Okay. We are very special. And I totally believe that why the Jesus is going to show himself with all his angels and his potent posse of ancient wisdom is because what we have going on here is spiritual warfare with our government leaders. And that's why they're going to come. Okay. They're going to, and I shared in another video, they're not coming on a spaceship. Okay. We're not talking about extraterrestrials. We're talking about Jesus, born from Father God and coded Mother Mary. Okay, organic. We're talking about organic. And that's the only way that where these governments are we're going to put some fear into them. It's not about missiles and warfare and all the other technology that now they have. And, not to bring up, I just said my husband's birthday was April 20th, the same as Hitler, but, Hitler was very aligned with the ETs, okay? He was very aligned with the technology of ETs, and the ETs, the extraterrestrials, have totally, shown their technology wisdom to us. All our spacecrafts, everything comes from the extraterrestrials. Even the government of USA can admit to that. But when I'm sharing that Jesus is going to come from the sky with his squad, potent posse squad of hundreds and hundreds, thousands of angels, and it's going to, put fear into those that don't believe. Okay. And so, and I've seen both. I've seen supernatural, and, I have so much paranormal in my life. Everywhere since a little girl, I've had paranormal activity. That's not ET stuff. That's supernatural, paranormal stuff. But yes, I've seen the ETs out here too. I've seen their spacecrafts out here. Actually, because Ron Hubbard from Scientology, he has his flagship right here in Clearwater, Florida. His flagship. It's huge. This area. It's very strange, though. They're very strange to me. They are very strange. I don't think they have any worship of God in any which way, and it concerns me because I believe in both, but I am I am here as a spiritual teacher for God, for Source. But Ron L. Hubbard's Scientology flagship in Clearwater is very strange, and they dress in these clothings that are very strange. Well, I don't want to take away from your reading right now, Sagittarius, but it's it's just to awaken ourselves that, you know, and they promise me I will see it happen when he comes from the sky. Jesus, our spiritual warrior now. And that's why I'm trying to teach all of you to become spiritual warriors as well. Because yes, we know the devil exists. Yes, we know a higher force exists. And I'm not talking about the ETs, okay? Not extraterrestrial. That's a whole different vibe. And I will do some videos about them specifically after my angel videos. But I want you to understand the supernatural that came through, okay? With Jesus being born and God made sure. And Moses, we're going to talk about Moses again in my next video, because we have wars with the Islams, and it's like their Quran, they think, but Moses was in the Quran, Moses in the Bible. All these energy forces that I'm going to speak about are in both books. So why we fight, I don't know. But let's just share the love and be gifted, okay? The Five of Cups comes through with another full moon. Okay, these dragon cards, I love the dragons. I always bring the dragons out when I'm doing fire readings. I love my dragons so much. And someone wrote me, you gotta watch the Game of Thrones. I've never watched the Game of Thrones. Isn't that crazy? I don't watch a lot of TV, and I don't know. HBO is just, not that I, can't pay for it. I don't want to watch TV too much. So, but here we have, and we just had for the Aries, in case you have Aries in your charts, or beloved, your child, or your family members are in Aries. We had the Five of Swords come through in the respect that movement, change, forward. Okay, the Five's about us to travel on now. All right, and that the Five of Cups has come through with the full moon. Luna's definitely in the midst, and Luna loves the lovers. This is nice. This is nice. And this deck likes to show a lot of, electrical charge energy. And that's okay. Because sometimes we need to have the fire put up our ass. You know what I'm saying? To get the job done. So continue with your mission. And actually, in the last reading, it was sort of having a change of heart as well. In case you have Aries in your chart or whatever, there was a theme of, could be exiting a situation and a marriage. And this card speaks of it as well. Okay. This could be a change of heart. And numerology wise, it could be like as hardcore as a divorce. Okay. So if you're in that position, actually, main reason why I got divorced, because he had no spiritual bone in his body, and he thought I was, out of my mind in a way. But I love the Aries folk. You have so much fire energy. And when you're happy, it's so creative joy that you bring, okay? But if someone's not getting you, or your soul essence, your passionate energy is being dissed by your partner or whatever, just move on. And this could be for your job for Source as well. Okay. All right. just know that literally in the next 20 years, I see that spirituality is going to be, religions are going to be cut out. And we need to find out in Rome what they got in that Vatican, okay? Because Rome killed many, Rome crucified Jesus, and nobody's going to tell me that there is not a huge devil in that Vatican, okay? Because if they were beautiful lovers, the Vatican, um, they would have already showed us all the esoteric wisdom they have hidden in their vaults, okay? And they don't. The Vatican Museum is huge, as I know. I mean, as I've read, I've never been there. But nobody's going to tell me that there's not a big ass devil in their Vatican. Okay, nobody. Because all of that should have been shown. And Romans killed everybody. Okay. They invaded Britain. They invaded everything in Europe. The Romans did. They just didn't come to the USA. But then they bring their Catholic stuff. Trust me, I was raised Catholic, which I have send that somewhere else too. Okay. It's about spirituality now, my darlings. No more about religion. You know, whatever book you have a God source force with, I embrace that. I've said it again because the paranormal is so strong. The demons came in legions. In 2012, I made a video just about that. And they are here. Okay, look in USA. Look at this president we have. And I don't talk politics because I believe in my force of spirituality. And I know Jesus is here with his squadron. And the next angel video I do, I'm going to explain to you how I know all this. But mainly it's like we're going to like awaken them, even though that's not the word I want to use anymore. We're going to bring them into the spiritual guidance journey. That's what I want to use now. Spiritual guidance journey. And look at the King of Coins comes through. How fabulous. I still have my little feather on my thumb here. You know, I've been dropping a lot of videos. I've been very emotional, and I'm a Pisces, you know, I'm all about the water. But there's pure evil out here, okay? I mean, in the world, pure evil. And I'm more emotional, too, because Princess Diana's anniversary of her death is coming, and, you know, her own family took her out. I've made videos just about her. They sure did. And they just continue on. You know, like, I even asked God, I'm like, so they murder Princess Diana, and where do they go when they pass? Do they go to hell, or do they go to heaven? I've never heard an answer yet. You know, people with a lot of money, they're just different. Wow, now we get the Page of Wands. How cool is this? And look at these runes in this book here. 1994. Okay, we have some runes. I don't think I've ever noticed this before. And we have a feather. See this feather pen? And this is runes. These are runes right here. We got the pyramids in the background. We got the palm trees. So literally, this is very powerful right here. And the Page of Wands, the Page of Fire, my Sagittarius friends. You got your fire force source here. Young blood, we like to call it. Another, you know. I'm not going to say this is a sun star. I'm going to say this moon being embellished by the sun. Fire, fire in la casa. New young blood. Grow. Learn, 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 learn. Okay? Learn what you have to learn now. Again, it's more like ancient wisdom we have to tap now. Okay? And I'm not dissing the Bibles, whether it's the Quran, the Hebrew Bible, the Christian Bible. I think we all need to have one of those in our house, because the demons then know we represent. but that this card has come through. And my first divination system ever were the runes. Okay, I love them. I was just sharing with the reading I did yesterday, the Leo reading. When I hold the runes, I feel power in my hand. I literally do. I love, tarot as well, and oracle cards. I do, but not like the runes. The runes, ancient, and the Vikings were fierce warriors. I'm not saying that I so much believed how they did their deeds, but Odin brought through wisdom that nobody else did. This is good. This is young blood, young fire energy. And I like when the pages and the nines come through, because it just tells us that they're sending us the message that you can do it. Whatever you have in your heart, your passionate energy, you do it, okay? The fire is all about passionate energy. So please continue on your mission. And the fire source force is all male active. And we don't read gender specific on this channel. So, whatever you believe in with good intentions, positive, I pray you get it, okay? And that the King of Coins has come through is fabulous. So actually, prosperity for the fire signs has come through. And now this is the third final read for the fire signs. And prosperity has been a key word, okay? A key focus for your future, okay? So that's very good. All right, so definitely seek spiritual guidance. Please take an hour a day for your soul essence to, create and activate your mind power, and know that, the fire signs are also, that love factor is always that passionate energy, your heart chakra. So, and Leo, all about the heart, okay? In case, you have Leo in your charts. And somebody wrote to me, why do you talk about other signs when you're doing my sun star sign? I'm like, well, because you might have these signs in your chart, or your children, or your loved one. Sometimes people get so negative. I don't get that. Okay, look at this Prince of Swords. Very, very good. Now, look at this young blood again. And swords are all that air element sign, another male active. So here's Sagittarius, fire, male active, sword, male active comes through. Fabulous. That's very good. Okay. And it's just saying, think about mentally. And look at this eagle. He's riding a chariot, and the eagle is flying this chariot, okay, in the air. All right. So consider an eagle, the highest flying bird. That taps Father God. Okay. Native American wisdom speaks of that. How the eagle flies and soars so high to tap Father God. Father God brought Jesus through. So consider that. And hold that Excalibur strong. Okay. Hold your mental thoughts strong when they're spiritually guided. No one can take it away from you. They will try, but they won't win. Oh, how sweet is this? Oh, Sagittarius, look at this. You receive your Trump card. The Temperance Major Arcana card has come through for you. Oh, and I love this card. I love the Temperance card. There's some Major Arcana cards that I truly, truly love. And this has come through for you. So you're the first one for August 2017 to receive their own Trump card. Sagittarius, fire sign, with the art of temperance, and you can see the yin yang symbol, and that's already come through already. I think it just came through for Aries. I can't remember. Ay. Look at that. You receive your own Trump card. That's power to me. I mean, as the reader. And usually you see her. She's the angel, and she's delivering a mixture, elixir. Because we talk about how we're becoming alchemists and magicians and spiritual warriors on this channel of mine. I've been talking about that for years. Okay. So my Sagittarius fire friends, put that passion energy into this major arcana card. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. This is about higher self. Higher self. This is about, you know, if whatever religion you follow, if you do or not, but this is about the higher purpose of that religion. And this is all about the application of spirituality. Okay, this is really the most spiritual card of the major arcanas. Okay, and this is about speaking your truths with sincerity. Okay, benevolence. This is about the beauty within you. How beautiful is that? That's great. That's grand. That's beauty. Total beauty. And see the sky? This deck talks a lot about the sky, like looking up, and I believe in that. You look up. Everything that I've ever noticed spiritually is when I look up. You know, I mean, even my birds, my doves, when I look at them and I look up, I don't know if you can see them right now, but they're in the trees right now, and you know, they just bring me so much joy. They really do. And my little squirrels, they're cute too. The gatherers. Look at this. And you can see, Sagittarius friends, one foot's in the water, okay, and one foot is on the earth stones. So please remember to be grounded on Mother, okay? And with these eclipses coming in the month of August, it's so powerful. I'm sharing with everyone, with all signs. Look at this, all cards standing strong. Oh, we got a big crow right here. Oh, Lord. That's a big crow. Hold on a second. That's one of the biggest crows I've noticed out here. Okay. All right. That's good. Supernatural. Six of Pentacles, success. Okay, so with the King of Pentacles coins, look at this. No need to worry about the money. No need to worry. You know, when you tap spirituality, guidance, and your journey, you give it up to the universe, you know, and you focus on your outcome of I value myself, I honor my soul, I treat with respect, loving care all people. They will remember you. Okay, they will. They will remember you. And I still have this little feather on my thumb. You see, I don't know if you can see it. It's just what happens. They want to speak to us. And Sagittarius, how fabulous that you received these two messages like this. And you have the young blood of the Page of Coins. But there's movement forward, no doubt about it. Movement forward, okay? Movement forward. And I don't even know how this little feather is staying on my head. I really don't. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. Because I don't even know. And I don't even know where the other one went to. I'll have to maybe watch this video. Where I never watch my own videos. I don't like that, doing that. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so how lovely is that? Look at the butterfly's transformation. And the twos are always about a pairing, a partnership. Okay, and when it becomes in the earth sign, the pentacle sign, it can mean like you're going to have a business deal. And we already have the King of Coins here, the King of Pentacles, like No doubt about it. Something can be coming your way, a partnership, or you yourself going to create a new business deal, or maybe you are already involved in a business deal that's going to bring you this extra power because people are going to believe in you now. Okay? People are going to believe in what you do and how you speak and your whatever form of business scenario you're working with, you're going to be respected. Okay, no doubt about it. But there's transformation. So even if you had a business already, you're going to like upgrade it, updo it. Okay, with this transformation app. Maybe you started something years ago and it's done you financially well, but now that you watch videos like this, um, and you're becoming more spiritual, okay, aligned, it's even going to grow in a whole new gamut, okay, a new gamut. I love it. I love that card. I don't work with these cards, and trust me, people, I don't sit around reading my own damn videos or working with a lot of tarot cards because I really think that's wrong. You know, even for those of you who purchase your own tarot cards, please, please do not sit around reading your own cards, okay? You pull them once a week, maybe twice a week. And, you know, it's like if you go to church every day. I don't get that either. You know, it's like, what are you trying to do with that? Okay. It should be very important, you know. It should be a very solid foundation, not just something you just do. And I'm not saying, you know, some people go to church every day. I'm not saying that's poor, but I'm saying, what are you trying to gain with that? Okay. Just remember that. Ah, we just received the 10 of coins with um the Aries people. So fire, making some coin, no doubt about it. And that you have the King of Coins, Sagittarius, and your own, again, your Trump card, Temperance. How fabulous is that? Please believe on your journey that you have going on. Obviously, there is something going on with the coins for you. No doubt about it. Okay, no doubt about it. And that's fascinating. And I shared this artist, the one Kim Kranz, but the artist is different. I forget her name right now, the illustrator. Um, but you see how the rainbow colors mean a lot to her. Okay, see the rainbow colors here. All right. So look up, and when you see a rainbow, you pray loud. I've seen many rainbows out here in Florida. I'm fortunate for that. And you pray. Okay, when you see them, you pray. How cool is that? Wow. Okay. Believe in your temperance card. This is a beautiful card. Truly, this is about becoming spiritual, the application, the journey, the guidance of spirituality. All right. And there's truth in that. Never think not. Okay. And that the King of Coins is here. You're in the castle already, as we say. The 10 of Coins back to back. This same card from the same deck has come back to back. That says something as well for my fire friends. Okay. Definitely. Put it out there. And you are the most passionate, energy, male, active. You know what I mean? It's wonderful. Wonderful. And the Six of Pentacles is also saying success out loud. Success. And that the Page of Wands is here. The Page of Fire energy is saying you got the young energy. You know, you have enthusiasm, passionate energy to continue on your progress. And then the Prince of Swords is here as well with the eagle, like saying, look up to the sky and fly high. Fly high like an eagle. And you have the balance to steer that eagle in that chariot ride. Okay? So let's see what the last card here is. And the Nine of Cups. Wow. Is that fabulous? The Nine of Cups comes through. This is so beautiful. This is about, you know, having completions, but universal love. Okay. Universal love. But I will add on the on one side of this universal love, it could be you're going to exit from a relationship that no longer serves you. Okay. It could mean that as well. All right. Like completions, nine speak of completions and endings. And this could be, you know, like the Four of Cups is the marriage card, but this one is the divorce card. Okay. So consider what's going on. If people are not in your life giving you the love, when you have all this love on the table, then, you know, slowly exit. There doesn't have to be any trauma. Just value yourselves, honor your soul, okay? Have the empowerment that this August is going to deliver to all of us. Every single sign is going to find a new spiritual value in their lives. Every single one. This is the most powerful month of 2017 will be August, okay? With these eclipses, and that you are going to figure out your passionate energy now. Okay. And, you know, this might not relate to many of you, but nine's always about endings and completions. So really, and this is also known as the divorce card. So if you have to get out of a business relationship or a marriage or a relationship, whatever it is, you release it with love. Okay. That's what we do. We release it with love. And this month of August, actually, the major trump card for August is the Empress. Okay, the Empress card. And we know she's all about that Venus beauty factor, and that every single card here is standing strong. And I'm going to stand this divorce card up strong too, in case, you know, you're tapping that energy. And remember, you received, I know I repeat myself, but it's because this doesn't happen very often when the trump card of of the zodiac sign I'm reading comes through. This does not happen much. Okay. And really, truly, Sagittarius, you have the most hugest planet of success and luck, and Wheel of Fortune is the trump card, and that your trump card came through with the Temperance, the higher wisdom of spirituality, you know, good judgment, benevolence. She's beautiful. And you can see the balance there with the yin yang symbol to the side. Okay. And this little feather's still on my finger. I haven't figured that one out, but that's all right. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so now hold on a moment. Okay, so you have had two back-to-back cards already. Okay, with Aries. These same two exact cards from the same deck has come through. Okay, that's pretty wild. And you know what? I think for Aries, this was the bonus card too. And see, it's the Nine of Swords. Another, nine's about those endings and completions. And totally with the sword sign, this can mean like let it go, because there's a, I don't want to use the word death, but it's more like, it's done. It's done. Okay? So be done with anything that no longer serves your spiritual embracement, your focus, okay? And if you're watching videos like mine and many others, and there's so many fabulous readers now on the YouTube, and I love that they're young blood. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Release, okay? Release, because honestly, yeah, just release it. I'm going to put them sideways right there. Okay, release, because look what they want for you. And the King of Coins is here. Like, you're going to make it. And that your own Temperance card is here. That doesn't happen a lot. Okay. And what a beautiful card the Temperance card is, Sagittarius. And that the money is here for you with giant Jupiter, all about that expansion and luck and growth. Okay. It's wonderful. So, and here you also have the Six of Pentacles, saying success. Okay. And the Prince of Swords is, keep your thoughts righteous and fly high like this eagle. Balance yourself mentally, body, mind, and soul. And then again, the young blood is here. We got the young blood, the messengers, the Page of Wands, about the fire. And I see the runes here. So, like I shared with all of you, runes were my first divination system yet, ever. And, they taught me a lot of wisdom. And I'll never let them go. Never. Okay? So please, and butterfly, strong, that's transformation. Don't worry about the money. Again, your Temperance card is here, the King of Coins. This is all fabulous. Okay? Wonderful. And I'm going to read about the blessings, 64 ways to be thankful. And they have big words, so I'm going to look away. I'm just going to look away for the moment so I can pick a righteous card for you. Because truly, Sagittarius, this has been a wonderful read. And then, right there in my hand, giant Jupiter ruled is your ruler, and that the Temperance card number 14 has come through. How beautiful. My inner wisdom. Okay, I've never seen this card before. I count myself as a valuable, insightful, and objective observer of life. Looking at my life and my situation, I applaud my capacity for wise choices, discerning action. I am more clear-eyed and perceptive than I have often thought. How beautiful. Let's read again. My inner wisdom. And look at all this inner wisdom that came through for you, Sagittarius. I count myself as a valuable, insightful, and objective observer of life. And I gotta hold your Trump card. I gotta hold it. The art of being patient. And Temperance also stands for patient. And we've been talking about that. You gotta have hope, you gotta have faith, and you gotta have patience. Okay? I count myself as a valuable, insightful, and objective observer of life. Looking at my life and my situation, I applaud my capacity for wise choices, discerning action. I am more clear-eyed and perceptive than I have often thought. Okay. So, and embrace that your Trump card came through. Like I said and shared, it doesn't happen very often. And I love the card that you received, my inner wisdom. And look at all this beautiful wisdom that is here on this table. And again, if you have to have some endings and completions, let it go. Okay. And that truly, this same card and this same card came through back to back from the same exact deck. Okay, let this go. Let it go. Drop it down. Okay. And look at this. The Ten of Pentacles saying, oh yes, success in large amounts. Okay. Success in large amounts, large sums of money. All right. So, and there could be even people respecting you and wanting to join forces with you. Okay. And I would believe that your beautiful Temperance angel will be designing that for you. Okay. So whether you're bringing in the money yourself or another person is saying, I believe in you, whatever it is your journey is, writing a book or, just know success is yours. Okay. Success is yours. And nothing happens overnight, but then miracles do happen within seconds. Okay. With blessings and beauty. Love to you all, Sagittarius. Your mantra is I perceive. So perceive this future that just came for you in August. And please get outdoors. Look up to our sun star. Share the evening with Luna. August, most powerful month yet. No doubt. Okay. Love to you all. Have a wonderful month of August. Ciao. Believe in yourselves. Believe in yourselves. See, I'm still holding this little feather. Ciao.